It looks like a deformed Angry Bird. I like missed anything? Oh yeah, I know what it is. There we go. Should be right? Seems about right. Let me turn this annoying ass shit off. Hi everyone. Surprised to see so many people here. Please go ahead and read my posts if you haven't already. I made 2 of them, 10 slides each, so there's plenty to read. My bad if for the majority of Taco's audience this is too much reading. I understand you guys prefer pictures, so I made sure to include plenty of images too. See? There's pictures so you guys don't have to be afraid, you know? I am just completely exhilarated. For the past entire week, I've just been so sleep deprived and exhilarated, I have barely been managing, I'm gonna be honest. I've been on this High9 situation, you know? Yeah, most hated me until I started telling the truth, that's right. Seems about right. It's the same situation as right now, you know? Like, there's people that hate me over past shit. For example, I saw a comment getting brought up recently. It's really funny, I don't understand this person. So, okay. This is TicTacTaco, a friend of High9 and Froggy, who, if you guys don't know, are Animal Jam pedophiles. This is their associate, as you can see by the literal screenshots. They were participating in, so basically, if you guys don't know, hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going, man? Doing good. What about you, bro? Anyway, basically, if you guys don't know already, High9 won. Downright pedophile in the AJ community. We all hate him here. He had a group of people around in his den all the time, and they were basically just sexually enticing minors to have these kinds of conversations. Now, if you look closely, you can see a username called TicTacTaco there. You guys see that okay, right? I mean, you can spend some time viewing the actual post, you know? But yeah, as you can see, right here, clearly, their username. I was interested by that, so I actually took the time out of my own day for the entire past week looking for every single one of these usernames that you see right here. All of these people I've been trying to locate across Instagram, across various social medias, to contact regarding High9 and if any of these people are his friends or associates, right? So through the past week, that's pretty much all I was doing, and I found out one of these, the TicTacTaco person. So I DM'd him. It was actually a rather polite DM on my half, which usually, as you guys know, I'm not like that, especially to people that are suspected for, you know, condoning pedophilia, which this person does, by the way, if you read the post. So yeah, I just shot my DM, asking if they know of any information about High9, and to what extent were they involved in. I had no clue involved with High9. They literally made him fan art. Not only did they make him fan art, they were making a joke out of the situations that the minors were getting put in. For example, a lot of these messages were about like the minors to take their pants off, just disgusting stuff like this. This person was actively not only participating in the chat logs, as you can see right here, but also off game making art for High9. And people are still, like, defending them on their page. I just really don't understand. Like, I get it if you dislike me, you know? Maybe I should have posted these on like, a alt account so people don't know it's me. Because I feel like sometimes I literally spit real facts like this. I mean, I just went ahead, guys, and made a 20-page essay on this shit. And there's some dumbass fucking kids that will just go to this TicTac cunt person's page and comment, wow, yeah, you know what, no, you're right, you're totally okay to have not stood up against pedophilia for months. Which, by the way, this happened for, once again, months. As we can see right here, they were contacted by the friend, who she knew was a minor, underage, and yeah, the person basically was asking for help, you know, because they were friends together. This person, the TicTac, and the victim, one of the many victims of High9. Let's just clarify that there are many victims, so not all of these victims referred to in this one post are one person alone. They were friends with one of the victims, very close friends, from as far as I'm aware. And, I mean, you have it right here, this is what they had to say. Tic also sells art for higher prices, and I hear some artists find this... Yeah, for sure, like, I can imagine if they buy, like, a masterpiece from some respected artist. Sorry, I don't really know the AJ scene anymore, who does good art, and which Animal Jam artist isn't a pedophile. Are there any at this point? Like, are there any? I know Cartoon AJ was a artist in the AJ scene, and they were also a pedophile, so... I'm sure there's a load of great artists still. Even if not directly on AJ, I know there are on Instagram. I follow a bunch of them, guys, if you want to, you know, some good recommendations for artists, especially ones that don't support pedophilia. But this is the type of things that they had to say on the matter. She told High9 she was a minor, and that the chats that she was there for, once again, made the victim, the minor, uncomfortable. So what did this TicTacTaco, but I'm sorry, if you see me shaking, I'm literally heated. Like, I was genuinely triggered over this entire situation for the entire, like, afternoon, that I sat there and typed out this giant-ass 20 fucking page essay. And I'm sorry for any grammatical errors, whatever. I am tired. Like I mentioned, I had no sleep for the past, like, week, okay? Going back to this, the actual important shit. She was aware that her friend was a minor. She was aware that her friend was uncomfortable with the messages being sent in the chat rooms. TicTac was present for other conversations where High9 was grooming children. Oh, what am I doing? I don't even understand how I'm going to post work at this point. There we go. You guys know I like hard proof. You did have hard proof. What? You were there. You were literally there. Like, how can this person say I had no hard proof? Oh, my dog's sniffling. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that, but he came here to lay down. It's funny how a fucking mutt can have more brain cells than an actual human being. Anyway. Yeah, this person clearly did have the proof, as they were there during the chat rooms and in the dens that High9 was grooming the minors. Not just one occasion, multiple occasions. They did come to... This is regarding the victim, once again. The victim, the underage child that was their friend. They did come to me to see if I'd post it. I said, sorry, I can't. What's wrong with this is just wrong on so many levels. I was actually in touch with a victim, by the way, right after I made this post even, and they just clarified something to me. They clarified that no, I won't be checking any DMs right now, I'm on a live stream. I might afterwards, although if it's regarding this situation, you can stay here and watch the stream. I'm honestly done to replying with people's DMs about this person. I'd rather focus on High9, you know? That's just more important for the community. Anyway, TicTac cunt. I'm sorry, I can't. They declined the request of her underage friend asking for help because they were getting groomed. This is just fucking vile to me. This literally is what repulses me away from this community, and this is why I do not want to be here anymore. Like, this person, the fact that people still support this person does not deserve a platform. Any other community, if this person was in any other community, they would not have a platform. Like, I'm sorry. This person just wouldn't exist in any other community. Because this type of behaviour just is looked down upon humongously. She's defending Froggy once again. Froggy, very well-known friend and supporter of High9. I do believe her and Froggy knew each other on a more personal note rather than just Animal Jam. Of course, they never admitted that to me, you know. I was in detail asking him for any information they could provide me regarding Froggy and... What a pink blob, is that a bird? Looks kind of like an angry bird. Anyway, I'm getting so distracted, I'm sorry. Like I mentioned, I'm tired. Don't attack him. Basically, obviously, I'm not here to promote any attacking. You guys know me. I'm a very nice guy. But But, very big but here, and I am being serious when I say this, you don't have to attack anybody, but stuff like this does deserve very, very valid criticism. Staying silent about sexual assault victims for months on end does deserve extremely valid criticism. Okay? Let's make that very clear. So the type of stuff, actually, funny side note, Taco, the type of stuff they've just been posting about me on this story, they started resharing some things, some 2016 posts when I was saying things like, lol, you're worthless. Which, I mean, sure, I guess everyone has the right to call me out as well. I've said things like that, and I still do, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I still do say things like that. I just don't see how that helps you in defending your point. What you're doing right here, right under this big red underline mark, is defending a pedophile. So I just don't see how you counter-attacking me and my page will help you in any shape, way or form. People know that I'm a cunt. Like, surprise! But yeah, people know I'm a cunt. And once again, this last paragraph is just completely retarded. I'm still not hard left or right on the matter either. I do lean into it. Yeah, I kind of believe it, but I don't know. No, like, this is just no. You can't be in the middle line. You just can't be. With this amount of evidence and various different victims coming out, you cannot sit here and look at literal proof of High91 being a pedophile and say, yeah, I kind of believe it, but I don't know. I don't really believe it. This is just insane to me. This is so insane. How can a person like this have a platform? To make matters worse as well, one thing I keep forgetting, they were there during these inappropriate conversations. They were there looking at all the chat logs of the victim being groomed by High9. They decided to shut the fuck up about it for months. And now suddenly that I'm criticising them, with very valid reasons, clearly, they are pissed off over getting criticism for something they thought they could continue keeping quiet about. Like, that's just not how it works. The word gets out very quick in this community, trust me. It really does. I'm gonna start going through these a little faster, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to view this post, you know? And give it your own opinion or thought. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh my god, this person is bad because this and this. No, I'm going to tell you the facts. This person supports pedophilia, okay? Like, I'm not here to tear anyone down or butter anyone up. I'm simply telling you the fact that this person promotes pedophilia. This was probably the post that angered me the most by them. They start talking about how they are tired. You are tired? Tired of what? Tired of what? Everyone's tired of their bullshit because, like I mentioned, I don't know how many times I'm going to mention it through this little stream, they have been defending a pedophile for the past months. They have kept quiet about the victim who was their friend and defended them, the pedophile. Yeah, I'll be checking DMs right after this. It is hard enough having to deal with all my mental problems. Oh my god. Literal clown. I can't believe more people aren't criticizing them for this. I know me personally, a load of my followers deal with a lot of heavy strains of, mental issues. And that's perfectly fine. Which is another reason why the victim decided to contact me, by the way. The victim had originally contacted TicTacTaco. However, she did nothing about it and told them, sorry, I can't help. So then the victim of the sexual assault, one of them, contacted me, and I was, of course, willing to hear them out, take the screenshot proof, and investigate High9, which is what I continued doing. And 1 week ago, I put his ass on full blast in front of the whole entire community, which is the same thing I'm doing to this person, I also supports pedophilia. Back to the point. The mental health card is just an all-time low for me. Like, I have such huge disrespect, both me and my girlfriend, by the way, we have such huge disrespect for people using quote-unquote mental health to try and negate criticism. It's just not acceptable. It just really isn't. You know? Not under any form of circumstances, really. Here's my comment right here. Once again, I'm not going to be reading here, like, every piece of chat. You guys can do that yourselves if you're really that interested, you know? I'm just going through all of these posts, but, they apparently manage some Animal Jam Facebook group, which, I don't know if you guys know, hits hard home, because that's where I started, actually. That's where I started becoming a relevant member of this community. I started off in Animal Jam Facebook groups in early 2011. And to see a person like this supposedly running one of these Animal Jam Facebook community pages just disappoints me, you know? What's up, Marcus? Marcus, join the video, Marcus. Marcus, request to join my video, Mark. Let's go, we're getting Big Mark in here. Anyway, yeah, this, once again, only time I call out someone is when I have enough proof. You were there. You were there. There's no excuse you can possibly give. You were there, present, in the dens where the victims were being groomed. You saw the chat logs, you were present, and then afterwards you were contacted by the victim that told you they were extremely fucking uncomfortable and you did nothing. How much of a shitty person have you got to be? You literally did nothing. What's up, Henry? Last thing right here. I mean, I want you guys to read through this yourself and decide ultimately, but, yeah. I'm just ashamed that these people are coming out supporting what High Nine is doing. Because as long as there's members like this in our community, all of this shit that we're doing, all of this calling people out will go nowhere, you know? And it has to go somewhere, it has to go for the better. Here once again, admits to there being frequent, dirty, quote-unquote, jokes over the years. So this suggests that it wasn't only a few months that this person was hiding away these comments, but years. And that brings up the question of how many more victims there are that, because of people like TicTac, haven't come out yet. Because I feel extremely bad for victims here. I feel extremely bad because they have to reach out to another person. Obviously they won't reach out to an adult, you know, they'll prefer to reach out to a friend or a member of this community that they're part of. When they make that decision to reach out, it can go one of two ways. They can contact TicTacTaco, who says, essentially, I don't care that you've been groomed. I'm not going to do anything about it. Or you can contact somebody, and I'm not just saying that like, oh, me, I'm the person everybody should contact. No. Honestly, no. You should contact an adult, preferably a parent, someone from the family, maybe from school, you know? Just someone you trust. Even authorities, depending on how far, like, the things got, you know? I definitely don't believe I am the best person to contact regarding this sort of stuff. What I will do, though, if it's a member from our community, is I will publicly fucking call them out. You know? Such as I will in my High Nine video, which I'm currently working on, which, by the way, here's a little sneak peek for us still watching. I've been collabing on someone with this video. Should be fun. Just a little collab I'm doing. Anyway. The person's name is Brittany, by the way. The TicTacTaco person. That's their name on that they use in Facebook groups. Animal Jam Facebook groups to slander my name. They've been posting a load of just shit talk about me in little Facebook groups, which honestly, as you guys can imagine, don't faze me at all. That's way beneath me. Starting drama and some little... It's like starting drama in a little Discord server, you know? Like, okay, cool. Who asked? She's proven to know about the sexually explicit conversations. Not only did she prove to know, she was there. You know? We've proven that so many times. Yeah, Facebook groups. I know people are clowning that in chat right now. Yeah, she makes these little Facebook groups or whatever. She's one of the admins for one of them, for Animal Jam. And she's been, like, trying to call me out rather than working on her apology, which is what she should be fucking realistically doing. Making an apology and dipping out of his community. No one wants a person like this here. No one. This thing made me think a lot that you've been given a plethora of gifts by High9. What that may entice, and what they haven't told me about, is what type of other gifts, you know? Was it just limited to Animal Jam stuff? Was there more to it? And were those gifts to keep this person quiet from speaking out about the victims? Because if you're going to not speak out about someone being groomed sexually for a motherfucking Animal Jam party hat, then you're sick in the head, you are twisted. You know? You are fucked. This is just mostly going out to people supporting this. Okay, they're not an artist. Let's get this one thing straight. They're not an artist. An artist isn't anyone who can draw good, okay? You can't call somebody an artist simply based on the fact that they can draw, or that they're in a community and that's what they do, that's their thing, they can draw. This person shouldn't have the stigma of being an artist, because I feel like in general that's quite a positive thing, you know? Oh, this person does art in our community, great. No, this person's a fucking clown that supports pedophiles in our community, that's what they should be getting referred to as. You know? That is what their quote-unquote title should be. That is what they should start getting known around Animal Jam as. You guys can read this on your own. I'm just going to quickly go through some of these things and my thoughts. And especially my thoughts as I was making all of these slides. Because there is 20 of them, like I said. But yeah. Once again, people just act like this is some multiple choice survey, which I'm really ashamed about. Maybe, if you have nothing to do with this situation, maybe you just don't have to make a post, you know? That's perfectly fine, that's with your own morality. If you are involved within that friend group of pedophiles, consisting of, you know, High91, Chocolate for Froggy, if you are involved within that friend group, I'm sorry, you have to defend yourself. You have to publicly use your platform, get on your page, and quickly defend yourself as fast as possible, because the type of post I made that got over 6,000 likes, people will look for individuals associated with High9. This is an individual associated with High9, you know? So the fact that instead of making an apology post, this person publicly made like 10 posts on their page and said, hey guys, so the victim asked me to talk about this, but I didn't. I don't think it's real. Once again, the platform is not why they had to speak out. Let me make that very clear. Just because you have a larger page does not mean you have to speak about this type of stuff. I understand. What are you growling at? What are you growling at, huh? Hey. Moody. Even he's triggered. Anyway, just because you have a larger platform does not by any means mean you have to talk about this type of stuff. I understand. Some creators, you know, very young audience, they're trying to be Jambasta or whatever. I get that. If you are associated with a friend group of High9, and especially when you are in the same Animal Jam room, the same Animal Jam chat room, where High9 is casually luring in an underage child, making inappropriate sexual comments towards them, you are the only one to blame for that. You. This motherfucker right here, this. Okay? This is what's to blame for this situation taking months and months to get out to the fucking public. This person solely is to blame. Okay? Because the victim trusted this person. They entrusted fucking TicTacTaco to at least comfort them, you know? In some way. At least look into the situation more. At least make them, I mean, I don't suppose what they could have done rather than just speaking out about the situation. Not even speaking out, you could just have put out a public statement saying, hey there, I was present during this and this conversation where this and this inappropriate thing was being said. That's all. That's all people asked. But no, instead of saying that, you go on and make posts like this, which are false. Across every single one of these slides, I prove this person for lying. They're a pathological liar. This is just retarded again. It's a police issue, it's not my issue. I've told people, keep me out of it. But for some reason, people keep asking me what I know. I wonder why. This is a hard one to crack. We got any Sherlock in chat? Why do you guys think people are asking TicTacTit over here what they know about High 9 and the groom situation? Why does anyone think they are being questioned about it? Yeah, what's up, Russia? Why do you guys think they are being questioned about it? Why do you guys think that? The answer's pretty simple. The reason why people are questioning your involvement into the issue is because you were very close friends with High 9-1 and Chocolate for Froggy, both confirmed pedophiles. Not only that, you've been exposed for not helping the victim. You completely neglected a sexual assault victim. That is why people will not keep you out of it, and that is why the police will certainly not keep you out of it if this High 9 situation escalates, and if it's still around. And by the way, this is just something I didn't want to mention because it's still in the works. But I do believe I have High 9-1's full name, first name and last name. And I know that's not a lot. I know I wasn't able to track much yet, but I am making a very valid case against him for my video. So I have been in the process of gathering information about High 9. If they cannot find enough information about High 9, guess who they will contact? Guess who they will contact if they don't have enough information about High 9? High 9's friends! The ones that neglected the sexual assault victim. People in this community are so fucking dumb. This is just one of the posts, by the way. All these 10 slides is one of the posts. Okay? That's just one. Type into. I'm going to maybe read through some more of these comments, but yeah. Overall, you guys have shown you've got, brain cells and left actual valid comments, good criticism against the person, Like, none of this is hate. This is another thing I don't understand. This person, I've seen him have, some form of mental breakdown or, attempt to frame that they have so many mental issues going on right now all of a sudden when this released. And I started questioning him. They started saying, guys, so many people are hating on me. I'm getting so much hate. This is the type of text you are getting. This is not hate. It just isn't. In any way, this is not hate nor harassment. This is valid criticism and you will need to fucking take it. You were in charge of that young victim after the moment they had told you about what happened, and after you stepped foot in that den and watched sexual assault happen. You are the one to blame, TicTacTaco. And I will do everything in my power I can, and with my platform that I have. Especially with the recent... This post has just blown the fuck up. With the recent attention around, the pedophile situation going on in Animal Jam. People like this will be taken care of very swiftly. Very swiftly. There is no room in this community for people like this. I'm telling you now. And that will summarise it for this stream. I'm going to take a shit and go to sleep. If that's okay with everybody. I may check some DMs before I go to sleep. I don't know. Not sure. That is all I had to say. This person needs to start doing a better job at making a valid apology to the entire community and especially to the victim. And with that, I'll continue working on the High 9 case as much as I can. I'll keep you guys updated, and the video that I just teased earlier should be out very soon. So I'm excited about that. This situation is such a fucking mess, man. Such a mess. Say hi to Leo for me, I will. He's just chilling. I brought him outside, so hopefully he won't need to go to the garden anymore, but he seems pretty chill here. I might let him sleep on my bed, I'm not sure. Good night, guys. Good night.